welcome back. Please tell me, why did I decide to do this project? And why was I so dumb for most of it? I had this empty corner and I had a vision at some point. I was like, oh, it would be nice if I put shelves on that corner so that my cat would be able to climb it. Well, I don't really know what I was thinking. I am by no means a professional. I did plenty of things that I'm sure are wrong or dangerous. So this video is not me telling you how to do this project. This is more of a video of me bringing you along through this adventure. My first idea was to create these kind of little wall scratcher things that my cat could climb up on. If only I could talk to Emily in the past and be like, Emily, what are you doing? Stop wasting your time. This is not gonna work. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. I had an idea. What if this led to the top there? So then that would be like a little spot for her to hang out. I need something that's gonna allow her to climb up and then climb back down. Okay. I'm gonna try and get the most similar ones together. Maybe these two. What about these two? I made a mess. Once the pieces of wood were glued together, all I had to do was wrap them with this sizzle rope. A quick tip for those of you who don't want to unravel the whole thing, just cut a hole in the middle of the wrapping of plastic and then you can just pull the rope through it and it stays neat. But you can also do like me and just cut the whole thing open. To glue the rope down onto the wood, I did use a mix of hot glue and a little bit of wood glue. And from experience, I knew that using those two glues onto the wood would be not only safe for my cat, but would also keep the rope stuck to the wood. Of course, I had my little helper with me, even though at some point she did make kind of a mess. Once the glue was dry, it was time to install the pieces onto the wall. I'm gonna pre-drill holes into this, and then I'll know where the poles are supposed to go in the wall. That seems about right. Even though I was relatively sure it would be fine, I still wanted to make sure that her weight wouldn't be too much for the pieces of wood. Once that was done, all that was left was to get my cat to try and actually use the new installation. One step at a time. Yep. I gave the top of that furniture a good clean and then I put a cushion just so that she would feel comfortable up there. Though a few years ago when I made her cat scratcher, I got her to use it by playing around with it. So I thought I would do the same thing for the wall pieces that I had just installed. She did figure out fairly quickly that she could hold on to it and that she could use it in the same way that she would use her previous cat scratcher, but she couldn't figure out how to climb higher. So I tried to impose her into a situation where she would have to use it by putting her on top of the furniture. She immediately tried to climb down with zero success. When I mean zero success, here's like a few clips of her. It's so cute, but like also I'm such an idiot for trying to like make her climb down that. It was impossible. The poor thing. I tried to bribe her with treats. My cat is not very food motivated, so I had little to no hope of that actually working, but I figured might as well try. Anyway, so I felt bad because at this point I knew this wasn't gonna work and I needed to rethink the whole structure. After doing that project, I really thought I had it figured out. I was like, okay, this is not gonna work, but this second idea I have, that one's gonna work. That one's gonna be fine. I did like 2 minutes of research online. I removed what I had previously installed and figured out that she needed something to walk on. I created templates that would be the width of the wood that I bought to create the shelves, in the hopes of creating a path that she would actually be able to use. I'm just gonna play around with my templates until I find a plan that will work. To fix this piece of wood onto the wall, I'm gonna use this, I'm gonna glue it, and I'm gonna drill it in place. There you go, I'll have like a tiny little shelf and I'll be able to drill in here so that I drilled into the wall. I installed the first piece, it's at a nice angle, it looks strong for my cat. I didn't even film installing the rest of the shelves because I was already kind of inclined to thinking that something wasn't quite right in this second edition of the project. Regardless, I figured I started, I might as well finish. All I have to do is install the carpet on top of the pieces of wood. I didn't think finding carpet would be that hard. I thought I would just find the color I wanted. Within a day, I'd be able to install it. And then the next day it would be dry. I would just be able to magically get my cat to go on the structure I built for her. And I'd be crowned Cat Mom of the Year. It wasn't that easy. I went to 4 different stores with a friend. I ended up calling 2 different carpet stores specifically for carpet. And even they didn't have the colors I wanted for the quantity I wanted. I ended up talking about this at work with one of my colleagues, and it just so happens that she's studying to get her construction cards or something like that. And I was like, oh, like, do you guys install carpet at school? And she was like, as a matter of fact, we do. And I know the guy. She talked to him, and it just so happened that they were installing carpet and they could give me the leftover. I got it for free, which is even better because I was gonna pay for this and now I don't need to. The next day after I had installed everything and it had time to dry, I had my cat try it out. You can go this way. Come on. Good job. So as you can see, she could walk on it comfortably. That wasn't the issue. The issue was turning around. She could technically do it, but she wasn't comfortable doing it. And if your cat is not comfortable doing something, it's just not gonna do it. So that project was once again a fail. Oh well. The last version of the project, the version that actually worked and that I'm actually proud of, goes like this. I used a new piece of cardboard, cut it into a template that I knew would be a proper width that my cat would be able to actually use. I added round shapes because I knew that it would be more pleasing to the eye. And I mean, because it's a quote-unquote permanent installation, I wasn't cutting corners anymore, you know? I wanted something that was gonna be cute. I was invested. I needed it to work. I just did. All right, protective eyewear on, and I have this jigsaw that belonged to my grandmother, and I'm gonna attempt to cut this out. I also bought these to hold things into place and diminish the risk of things going awry. Is awry an actual term, or did I just make that up? Alright, I can do this. It fits in my hand really nicely, so I'm not too worried. It just makes a lot of noise. Wow, I did a really good job. That was so straight. Haha, I can do this. This is easy. Look at this perfect curve. I'm so good at this. How do I undo this again? Do I press on the top? No. Yes? No. On the bottom? No. Ah, there you go. And the other top one? Perfect. Notice how it doesn't go all the way here. That's fine because the important part is figuring out if this here is enough so that my cat can actually turn around. It seems big enough. Let's do it. After many tries, many tries, and a lot of wood and a lot of work, I finally figured out how to install these shelves properly. What I did is decided where the shelf would go. After that, I would cut it out of the wood. Once it was cut, I would sand it lightly. I would take one of these pieces of wood right here and I would glue it to the bottom so that way it would create more stability at the end of the shelf. After that, I would cut pieces of wood that would be screwed into the wall, and those pieces of wood would be cut to size and then they would be pre-drilled into the wall, after which I could just take the shelf, slide it in place with a little bit of glue, and cut out the carpet, install the carpet, and voila. See? Oh, it's so pretty. Wow. Am I like a professional woodworker or something? Oh, excuse me, look at these nice curves. I finally finished installing the shelves. I'm so proud of myself. I feel like this is gonna work. They're like almost double the width that they were in my second attempt. They have like nice rounded edges. It's just really pretty. I hope she likes it. Oh, here she comes. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, come here. Let's see. Yay! Good job! Oh, I got to scare her. Something I hadn't realized while creating this project was that I didn't need that first cat scratcher I created for her a couple years ago, because I could actually install the pieces of wood I wrapped in rope onto the wall and clear even more of the flooring that way. I could also move the bowl of food and water that she has. I realized I could also put those on the new shelves I installed for her. It wasn't even planned, but it fits perfectly. Wow, this is so exciting! I would say that within 1 or 2 days, it was really fast. She got used to the shelves. She still doesn't climb all the way to the top. Well, the whole point was to have something dedicated to her. So regardless of if she decides to use the top shelves or not, they're there for her. If she wants them, she has them. And if she doesn't, I mean, it's fine, you know? I'm just gonna put some special treats up there, and maybe she'll get used to it over time, thinking that, oh yes, if I go up there, maybe I'll have special treats, and then maybe she'll grow more comfortable. I don't know. I don't think it's a lack of comfort that she's not climbing up there. I think it's just a lack of reason. Like, why would she go up there? She doesn't need to go up there, you know? I also feel that these shelves are very mentally stimulating for her, because she has to climb up and climb down if she wants treats, or if she wants her food or her water. It gives her a little bit of an occasion to have some physical activity into her routine. So just for those reasons, I'm really happy with the end product. Also, I can confirm that the cat scratcher that I installed onto the wall actually is used a whole lot. I'm really thankful for this project because it allowed me to face my fears and use the types of tools that I knew I needed to start using to accomplish the finished products that I was looking for. So that's basically it. I'm so happy about the final product. Honestly, it was a lot. It was a lot. Around halfway through, after that second project, while I was trying to get her to use it, I was thinking of all the time I had spent and wasted, and all the money and all the wood product, but all's well in the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a lot of hard work. If you're new here, I'd love to have you stick around. You can subscribe and let me know, is there anything that you would have done differently? Maybe those first 2 projects, I mean, definitely, but what about the last project? Is there anything that I should tweak? I probably won't, let's be honest, but let me know. Maybe I will change my mind. So that's a wrap for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!